So nice.
Yo, what is up? It is me, the guy, the best, the one and only best cheese. You know how many times people have asked me what is the best cheese? And then I go like, okay, why does everyone ask me that? And then people just go like, you kind of did that to yourself. And I'm just thinking to myself, well, duh. If I named myself the best cheese and I didn't actually think no one was going to ask me that, then why would I not name myself the best cheese? But yeah, those people, whoever you are out there, you suck. I'm just kidding. Hey, so listen, I really appreciate villains in films, movies, video games, what have you. Villains are probably one of my favorite parts about, well, any piece of media out there, honestly. But I feel like one of the best written villains I have ever seen is Syndrome from The Incredibles. This dude is just a joy to watch. He's pretty much like the perfect villain in my eyes. He never really does anything too crazy. His motives aren't really anything super dramatic like, oh, I want to take over the world. It's just like, hey, when everyone's super, no one will be. However, one of the best written Mario villains I've seen is Fawful from the Mario and Luigi series. I know people are going to be all like, well, what about Dementio? And I'm just going to say, yeah, Dementio is really good, but no. Fawful's way better. Get out of here. Oh, man. So, obviously, these guys are really different. I feel like Syndrome and Fawful definitely are... They're very, very different characters, but they are some of the best villains I think I've ever seen. Fawful is like probably one of the best villains I've seen in a Mario game, and Syndrome is just one of the best overall villains. So, I thought it'd be fun to take these very unlikely... this very unlikely duo and just kind of compare the two. Again, these are very different people from very different, franchises and crap. So, instead of really focusing on what their motives are, I'm just going to focus on the things that they've done. Alright. So, cool. Alright, let us compare. Syndrome has done a lot of things. Yeah. Okay, he's very menacing, but he's also pretty pathetic. Did you see... Okay, he knows how to make an entrance, but sometimes he can definitely be a little bit pathetic. I think it's that childhood personality that he has, because he is a very childlike person, very energetic, just very fun to watch as he moves around. He is very menacing, but he is a little bit pathetic. I hope you can kind of see where I'm coming from if you've seen the movie. He is smart as hell with very unique inventions like 0 point energy. Yeah, he saves the best inventions for himself. Yeah, 0 point energy. But yeah, he's very smart. He wants everyone to be super because no one will be. But he also knows how to make an entrance. When he first showed up in The Incredibles, oh my, I love that reveal so much. At the beginning, you just see this stupid little kid bothering Mr. Incredible, and you're just like, okay, what's up with this? And then you just forget about him for like most of the movie. And then right when Mr. Incredible goes into the meeting, no one is there, and then he just freaking takes him and he uses that robot to like kick his butt, and then you just see this dude flying on these rocket boots, and he's just like rambling about stuff, and then when he just goes, "I am your biggest fan," I was just like, what? Dude, this guy is that stupid kid in the beginning? Yeah, that is one of the coolest intros to like a character I think I've ever seen. But not only that, but he will kill and kidnap children in order to get what he wants. Like when Elastigirl was like flying on the jet with Dash and Violet, they were on the plane and he shot missiles at them, and wow, it was just insane. That was like one of the most intense scenes for me to watch as a young child. But yeah, and he straight up kidnaps Jack Jack. Luckily, they do get him back, but he's also a major creep to women. I mean, just see what he did to... You know, I always forget her name, like the white-haired girl. So, yeah, but he's just kind of a creepy dude. Kind of expected, but yeah. And he resents supers for what they did to him. Now, to be fair, yeah, they were kind of jerks, but like, yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's just, it was definitely a rightfully deserved reaction. I don't know. I don't know if it would go as far as to kill people for that, but eh. All right, let's move on to Fawful now. Fawful is a pretty messed up villain. He's very goofy, fun to watch, but he always makes sure to get his way. He talks in a very, very charming, goofy, but like it's very off. It's almost very, excuse me. It's almost very childlike again, and it just comes across as a little bit creepy, a little bit off. Like he's not really right in the head. You think this guy's a total joke, but really he will kick your ass. He was going to overthrow Cackletta in Bowser's Inside Story. I mean, in Superstar Saga plus Bowser's Minions. It was revealed in the Minions side plot in there. He was like, "Yeah, I'm going to take over the person who controls me." I don't know. But yeah, he's got some pretty baller inventions. That freaking vacuum, like a sentient vacuum, basically. Oh man. What are some other cool ones? He makes like little Fawful robots too. Freaking cool. So, yeah. He can also like mind control entire armies in order to do his bidding. Yeah, like straight up take Bowser's entire army. Well, I mean, except for a few, but basically his entire army, and just is like, yeah, I'm gonna take over these guys and they're gonna work for me. You know, kind of coming off as like mindless zombies. So yeah. He's very crafty with his plans. Did you know that that his plan to kind of take over the world was developed within like 2 games? So after Superstar Saga, he was still developing his plan in Partners in Time. In fact, you could even go like see what he's up to in that game. And then in Bowser's Inside Story, he just shows up and he's like, all right, I'm ready. So yeah. And he loathes Mario and Luigi for showing up and ruining his plans every single time. Rightfully so. But then again, he's in the wrong. But now, which is better? Okay, not gonna lie, after comparing these two, they're actually a lot more similar than I thought. But who is the best? Okay, Fawful is a pretty menacing guy, but I think I gotta give it to Syndrome, mostly because of his motives. Fawful is just, I want to take over the world. And I don't really think they dive deep into why he wants to take over the world. I mean, I don't know. It has been a little bit since I played Bowser's Inside Story, but they just don't really dive super deep into that. Syndrome, you see his backstory unfold within your eyes, and he wants everyone to be super, because when everyone's super, no one will be. I love it. That's oh man. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, but I don't know. What do you think? If you got any thoughts on this, let me know in the comments below. Yeah, man, I always hate saying that stuff, but yeah. Hey, speaking of more, generic YouTube stuff, can you guys like and subscribe? I really appreciate it. Did you like 1 subscriber? Actually means a whole lot. For like a small channel for me. Like most big channels are just like, oh, I got an extra sub. Cool, I guess. But it's like 1 sub for a very, very small channel. It's like, oh, yay, I'm advancing. I know, like, thank you to everybody new who's been subbing as well. Yeah, I really appreciate you guys. Now you get to watch my super, like, below average content. Assuming if you're into super nerdy stuff like this, I don't even know if, like, you new people are going to be sticking around to the end. But if you did, appreciate it. Anyway, I gotta edit this video and upload it at 9:45 a.m. today. So, have fun. Have a good morning. I'm probably going to be asleep by then. So, yeah. But that is my time, obviously. So, alright, bye, I guess.